ladies and germs. For the third time today, we are live. This time with the IMSA review. On time, for once. I wanted to get this started at 11:30, but I was having a little trouble finding the damn updated point standings, and then I finally found them, and that's like, really? So that was a little bit annoying. But this one probably won't take very long because, I mean, not a whole hell of a lot happened in this race, truth be told. But we'll go through the particulars, so let's get into it. This video is brought to you by Reaper Apparel Company. Stay tuned until after the video to learn how you can save 10% off of your order. Hey, what's happening, ladies and germs? This is the PackerMan, and welcome into this edition of The Fuel, where we are going to be talking about the IMSA version of the 2025 Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. And of course, the IndyCar version is going to be tomorrow at around the same time, around 5 o'clock. So, no. I swear, you cats. It is a lot of reviews in one day, but it is what it is. Well, the first video was Burnt Rubber, which was more of a news show. But I'm trying to get caught up because I've been a little bit behind the 8-ball. But as far as the fuel reviews are going, it's caught up now. And then tomorrow at some point I'll do the IndyCar review. So officially I'm caught up on race reviews. And then I just got one more episode of Burnt Rubber to do because there's some shit that I want to talk about there that I couldn't really fit into the first episode today. But that'll be tomorrow. But anywho, as the title of the episode entails, it is called Penske Perfection. I kind of alluded to this in the other review, the Thermal Club review, that there have only been two entities that have won races in, well, as far as the top tier classes, as far as IMSA is concerned and IndyCar is concerned. In IndyCar, it's Alex Palou. In IMSA, as far as GTP, it's the number 7 Penske Porsche. I mean, they're pretty much unstoppable right now. I mean, they've won the first 3 races of the season. And their teammate hasn't really been that far behind. I think they finished on the podium in all 3 races so far this season, which is crazy because, you know, typically we see some parity in sports car racing. I mean, you'll have your teams that'll be the championship contenders and all that stuff, and usually Penske is right there at the front, but this is the most dominant that we have seen in IMSA in quite some time. Most dominant performance we've seen in IMSA in quite some time. So let's get into it, because there's not a whole hell of a lot to talk about, because this race was boring. I mean, I know Long Beach is a legendary venue. It's a crown jewel for IndyCar as well. But yeah, this race was not that good. I mean, honestly, it's the first bad race that IMSA's put on this year. So, only GTP and GTD were here for this race. It's a 100-minute race. I think it's the shortest time limit that they have this season, and I think they're going to do that again at Detroit in June. But the 24 of Dries Van Thorp or Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing starts from the pole, and I think they've won the pole in all 3 IMSA races so far this year. So they've got the speed. You know, they just haven't been able to capitalize on race day. But the 2 Penske's actually almost collided in turn 1. But Nick Tandy in third, and the number 7 Penske Porsche, and of course his teammate Felipe Nasr, looking to go 3 for 3 on the season. The number 93 Acura got left rear damage due to contact with the 7 at the hairpin, and eventually caused them to have to come in to actually repair that because race control gave them a mechanical black flag. I had the first of 2 cautions at 1 hour 19 minutes to go. And GTD, the 73 and 13 make some contact in turn 8, and that causes the 13 to go into the tire barriers. And the 78 had to take a drive-through penalty for avoidable contact. But the Penske Porsche cars basically leapfrog the 24 team on the pit stops, and now they're 1-2, and it basically stays like that for the remainder of the race. As we go back green, a lot of GTD drivers come in for pit stops, including Robert Wickens, who was driving with hand controls in this race. Of course, as you all know, he was actually an IndyCar driver, but in his rookie season, basically went up and into the catch fence at Pocono and was basically paralyzed from the waist down. So, which was unfortunate because he had a lot of potential to be a huge IndyCar star. But Rexy, the AO Racing 77, decided to participate in GTD for this one race, since their usual division, GTD Pro, is not at Long Beach. So they decided, you know what, we'll do a one-off race for GTD. There was a huge battle at the back half of the top 10 in GTD. It was basically like 7th through 10th that was battling for position. There were 27 cars in this race, 11 in GTP and 16 in GTD. Campbell in the 6th trying to get around some GTD cars, battling for position and trying to keep pace with his teammate. Then we had our second and final caution with 44 minutes to go when the number 27 GTD Harder Racing machine makes contact with the number 85 JDC machine in GTP. Backs them into the tire wall in turn... Which turn was it? I believe it was turn 7. And it knocked the rear wing off of the 85 car, so they had to throw the caution for that. Green flag with 36 minutes left, and nothing really happened. The number 36 in GTD goes by the 96 for 5th, but damages the left rear of the car, and he is forced to come in for a mechanical black flag to fix the rear of the car. And the number 7 Penske Porsche wins in GTP at Long Beach for their 3rd consecutive win in 3 races. And Rexy wins in GTD in their one-off race here at Long Beach. Yeah, this race sucked dick. I'm just going to be completely honest here. This race was not that good, which is a shame. Because IMSA's been putting out some pretty good races as of late. Petit Le Mans from last year, and first 2 races this year were actually pretty solid, all things considered. This one was just not it. I mean, I know it's a street course race, and passing is pretty much at a premium, but yeah, I still gotta call it like I see it, and this race sucked. It really did. So, my final rating for the IMSA Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach is a 2. It sucked. Hopefully, the IndyCar race will be better, but usually it's a single file procession there as well. But, you know, it is what it is. But anywho, that is going to do it for this edition of The Fuel. 2 episodes of The Fuel today and an episode of Burnt Rubber. Yay! And then we got one more episode of Burnt Rubber tomorrow. Well, hopefully tomorrow. And the IndyCar portion of the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. The 50th anniversary of the Grand Prix of Long Beach. By the way, did you see the attendance, though, for the IMSA race? Holy shit, it looked like IndyCar was competing today, and those grandstands were pretty much full. Evidently, they love their racing in Long Beach. Because I think annually they get around 200,000 people for the entire weekend's festivities, which is just crazy. So, the Grand Prix of Long Beach is a big deal. Of course, it has its roots in Formula One, and then it transitioned over to being an IndyCar crown jewel. So, there you go. But that's going to do it for this edition of The Fuel. Another little short episode. But, I mean, there wasn't really a whole hell of a lot to talk about from this race. It was a nothing burger. And that's just the way it's going to go sometimes. Especially with Penske Porsche dominating like they are right now. So, the next race for IMSA, I believe, is Laguna Seca. In about a month. So we got a month wait for IMSA. And then got IndyCar tomorrow, and then they go into their month of May. Or do they? No, I think they got they got the month of May coming up. But they're going to Barber Motorsports Park for their annual event there, and then they transition into the month of May at Indianapolis. So there's racing coming up. It's going to get heavy on both sides here in the coming months. So, yeah, the fuel episodes are a little bit few and far between right now, but that's just the nature of the schedules on both sides. But, yeah, that's going to do it for this edition of The Fuel. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, this is the PackerMan signing out. There's Kitty. Hey, what's happening, ladies and germs? This is the PackerMan letting you know that tonight's video was sponsored by Reaper Apparel Company. By clicking on the affiliate link down below in the description box, you'll be able to browse through many of their different wares, such as hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and other cool items. When you place an order and you go to checkout, be sure to type in the code PackerMan and you'll be able to save 10% off of your order. Reaper Apparel Company. Apparel to die for. Hey, ladies and germs, just want to say thank you for watching tonight's video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and also check out my other channels, Isaac the Survivalist and Our Honor Defend Archives, if you're a Buckeye fan. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.